we failed to adopt digitization, and especially within digitization, cloud adoption and DevOps in Germany. That doesn't necessarily mean we have to just do exactly the same things other people did to get where they are right now. Hi everyone. Sorry for talking about something boring. That's pretty much my face. When about a year ago, I heard from our team that actually we have 60,000 users in Africa, but 0.02% paying across the whole African continent. And the first CEO reaction for this is simply, okay, that must be all scam. Let's just block it because it's not making any revenue. I didn't know what mobile money is, but a few weeks later I was at an event and I met the founder of PowerPay, Nikolai, and he told me that actually, and it completely blew my mind. He told me that actually across the African continent, in most countries, people never really got to use a real bank. They kind of leapfrogged the tech. They didn't ever get to use actual credit cards. They're using their phones, and they have the money directly on the phone, so they don't actually need that kind of institution. And yeah, so we build a mobile money integration and now make real revenue in Africa. I know there's gonna have to do something with cloud. We do similar things. This is not only about Africa. We do similar things in Europe. For example, in Romania, we instead of using copper wire for internet, we went directly to fiber. And the result of that is that the average Romanian household has a 10 gigabit Ethernet connection at home. This is about 100 times more than what the average household has in Germany. And I'm speaking about that because I think we really need to take an example in this. We also need to make sure we leapfrog things that we don't actually have to build. I think we failed to adopt digitization, and especially within digitization, cloud adoption and DevOps in Germany. And that doesn't necessarily mean we have to just do exactly the same things other people did to get where they are right now. I think we have the same chance to really leapfrog and skip working with, for example, Kubernetes and the current CI tools that we have. In the beginning, we said I was a former Google employee. I worked on developer experience for the YouTube team, and essentially, at Google, they are not using Kubernetes since over 10 years, which is very interesting because most companies in Germany didn't even start adopting it. They're adopting it now, and this gets even worse. This gets even worse because now we're adopting AI, and a lot of the software can actually be built entirely with AI now. So, and we do this here on the side on the video in codesphere. The actual conference app that we're using for CloudFest at our booth, by the way, it's D01, come by, is built entirely with AI in codesphere. And I think how it's going to look like in the next few years is we will have way more apps coming up. And if we still keep the very manual processes that we have today, this will not scale, this will not work. We are not prepared to even handle the amount of applications that will be coming in the next years. And what we have to do is we have to stop trying to copy exactly what other people did. We really have to skip it. We have to automate everything from the beginning. Yeah, I'll wait for the video. It's not incredibly fast. It's Cloud code that you're seeing here. but it will be, and it finalizes the app, and it doesn't make any mistakes in it. And now with the current political climate, I think even more we have to go into a new direction that gives us faster go-to-market, that gives us the transformation of our legacy, where we can move it to the cloud without having to rewrite the entire stack like most companies do with Kubernetes, without having to teach the entire team, often hundreds of engineers, how Kubernetes and monitoring and everything works, without forcing operations on teams that never did operations in their life, without spending so much on the entire license stack. We're buying VMware, we're buying OpenShift, we're buying Oracle, we're buying MS SQL, when essentially we're building basic applications with a very basic, I mean, to be honest, most processes in Germany that are going like this at the moment could be automized with a Google form. We don't need an Oracle database to do financial calculations for us on this. We can use open source, we can use simpler technologies. We have to skip this. Yeah, this is finishing the app. I'm going to show it at the very end. But that's the pitch. We have to do that. And I'm very concerned if we look at what will happen over the next few years, that we won't be able to handle all the bureaucracy we're building even just now. Thank you.